Just by looking at the video's thumbnail and title, you might think this video is about quick ways to get rich. That's totally understandable because everyone wants to be rich and successful. Many say money isn't everything in life, and maybe it isn't, but money is still a lot of things. That's why everyone has this strong hunger to become rich. But there's no secret trick to getting rich or successful. Every rich and successful person's journey is different. Their struggles are different, but there are some things that all rich and successful people share, which you can see with your own eyes. You can't really grasp those things, so to us, they seem like mysteries. Napoleon Hill beautifully explains these common things that seem like secrets to becoming rich and successful in his book, Think and Grow Rich. Though the title makes it seem like it's only about getting wealthy financially, the knowledge in this book can help you achieve top success in any field. Published in 1937, this book is still just as popular and in demand today. Napoleon Hill worked with 500 successful people like Andrew Carnegie and Thomas Alva Edison. This book was written after spending time researching the most common things that helped people succeed through their interviews. So, you can understand why most financial and self-development books these days are somehow inspired by Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. That shows how effective the lessons in this book really are. In today's video, I'm going to talk about some important lessons from this book that are crucial for building a mindset to become rich and successful. So, without wasting any more time, let's get started with lesson number 1. The right mindset. Napoleon Hill says, becoming rich isn't just about the amount of money you have. It's more about getting your mindset to that level. Without the right mindset, no matter how much money you get, you won't be able to hold on to it. Think about it. Strong trees grow slowly over time, while the ones that shoot up quickly get knocked down by even a light storm. Those strong trees build up their trunks little by little, which is why they don't break in heavy storms. Becoming rich is kind of the same way. Anyone who's suddenly become wealthy so far, they may have succeeded, but they couldn't maintain it. The author Napoleon Hill explains the difference between growing rich and becoming rich. Growing rich means developing wealth over time, not just suddenly being rich. People can become rich by winning the lottery or inheriting money. But over 90% of lottery winners end up losing their money very quickly. It's rare to see someone who can grow the wealth they've inherited. However, those who become rich and successful through their own efforts develop such a strong mindset and intelligence that they can sustain and build on their success. People who get money today tend to spend it all right away. Even if you give them 1 crore tomorrow, chances are they'll blow it all just the same. Napoleon Hill says that if someone takes all the wealth from a self-made rich person and locks them in a room for 10 years, that person can still rebuild their fortune. That's because the mindset they developed while earning it the first time sticks with them. They already know how to make money, gain fame, and achieve success. On the other hand, those who don't become rich through their own efforts will be left completely in the dark if they lose their wealth. So, the first step to becoming rich on your own is developing the mindset that you need to acquire the skills, qualifications, and mentality to rebuild your wealth even if you lose everything. True wealth isn't just about money or success. To be genuinely rich, you have to become the kind of person who has the strength to regain lost wealth. As a person, how good are you at earning and keeping money? That's the measure of your ability to be rich. So, first and foremost, to become rich, you need to develop the right wealthy mindset within yourself. Next lesson, number 2, desire. Edwin Burns wanted to be Thomas Alva Edison's business partner, even though he had no money, network, influence, education, or any connection with Edison. Despite all that, he became Edison's business partner. Edwin Burns had a strong desire to succeed. He didn't just dream, he was determined to make those dreams come true. Burns' desire was so powerful that Napoleon Hill's son, Blair Hill, who couldn't hear or speak, was told by doctors that he never would, but Napoleon Hill refused to accept that. He was determined that Blair would be able to hear and speak. Napoleon Hill instilled the same strong willpower in his son. Over time, Blair's condition improved. He started to hear and talk, although not quite like a normal person. The doctors had said he'd never be able to do either, yet he did. It all started as a real miracle, but according to Napoleon Hill, this miracle was actually fueled by a burning desire inside him. He said, "I always had this burning wish that my son would be able to hear and speak." So, the author, Napoleon Hill, believes that whatever you want to achieve in life, you need to have a burning desire for it. Maybe you want to be rich, a successful businessman, a great artist, or a top scholar. Whatever it is, your desire for it has to be stronger than anything else. You have to take the desire to get something a lot of times to the level of obsession. You've probably heard about many successful people who were called crazy before they made it big. Even though everything was against them, they kept trying. That drive came from a strong inner desire. If you look at the lives of the richest and most successful people in the world, you'll see that despite all the obstacles, they worked hard because of their intense wish to achieve their goals, and eventually, they succeeded. If you have a strong desire to do something, you can go without food for a day, no matter what. Never stop working hard. No matter how tough things get, don't quit trying to achieve your dreams. Success will just be a matter of time. Napoleon Hill said that to achieve anything, you need to create a burning desire within yourself by following certain steps. For example, if you want to be rich, the first thing you need to do is clearly decide exactly how much money you want to. Can't just say you want something vague. You need an exact number, like 1 crore, 5 crores, or 10 crores. Next, decide what you're willing to give up to become that rich, what sacrifices you're ready to make, because nothing in this world comes for free. Then, set a specific deadline for when you want to have that money. Don't just think, "I'll make a lot of money someday." You need a clear date, like aiming to have 1 crore by 2027. Now, it's up to you. Make a clear plan to achieve your goal, and really think about what actions you need to take to follow through. For example, if you want to become a millionaire through your business, write down a simple, clear statement on a piece of paper about how much money you want to make and by when. You could write something like, "I want to become a millionaire through my business by 2027. Then, read this statement out loud twice every day, once before you go to bed at night and once right after you wake up in the morning. The stronger your will to succeed, the faster you'll achieve what you want. Next lesson, number 3, faith or belief. Napoleon Hill believes that if you put everything you have into chasing just one dream, you absolutely have to believe in it. As long as you fully believe that you have the power to make your dream of becoming rich come true, you'll be able to give your all to make it happen. But if you have doubts in your mind about becoming wealthy, you won't develop that burning desire inside you. A great way to strengthen your inner belief is this. If you keep watching a video of an unbelievable event, or keep hearing an incredible story over and over, eventually you'll start to truly believe it deep down. That's just how the human mind works. For example, if an ordinary person is somehow convinced that they'll be a king within the next 10 years, you'll see their behavior change. Similarly, if you can fully convince yourself that you will become rich, your actions and behavior will start to reflect that too. And your wealth depends on your actions and behavior. For example, if you weigh 90 kilograms, but you're supposed to weigh 60 kilograms, and you truly believe you can lose 30 kilograms in a year, then you'll start taking actions, like going to the gym or eating less. The moment you start taking action, your journey to success begins. So, to build that belief in yourself, you don't have to struggle too much. Just write on one side of a card what you want to achieve, and by when. And on the other side write that whoever believes can achieve it. Set that amount firmly in your mind. I want to earn a lot of money. ***, I believe I can achieve it. Then, Every day before going to sleep and right after waking up, look at the card. Also, every morning when you wake up, close your eyes and imagine that you've already achieved what you want. Try to really believe in that vision. At first, it might feel a bit strange, but after a while, you'll start to believe it for real. Taking a few moments each morning after waking up to imagine what you want, speaking positive things so yourself, and reading inspirational books will make your day way more successful and boost your confidence. Your confidence will grow a lot, and whether it's becoming rich or succeeding in any field, having strong belief in yourself is super important. Next lesson, number 4, specialized knowledge. According to Napoleon Hill, there are 2 types of knowledge: general knowledge and specialized knowledge. Specialized knowledge means being an expert in a specific area. General knowledge isn't just knowing the names of countries and their capitals, it's knowing a bit about all sides of a particular subject. If someone knows a little about every aspect of a topic, they're considered an expert in that field. Let's say you don't just go to any doctor. A doctor who knows a little about all kinds of diseases and their treatments can't really be called a specialist. There are many such doctors. Then there are some specialists who, even though they have an idea about all diseases, are experts in one particular area. These kinds of specialists are in the highest demand. For example, if you have an eye problem, you definitely want to see an eye specialist instead of a general doctor. Being a specialist means knowing a lot about a small part of a big subject, rather than knowing a little about every part or many subjects. Knowing a lot about one small thing is way more effective than knowing a little about many things, especially if you want to use that knowledge to achieve financial success. Instead of knowing bits and pieces about every kind of business, focus on knowing everything about one specific business, like the mobile phone business. Your chances of success will be much higher that way. Napoleon Hill emphasized the importance of gaining special knowledge and skills to become wealthy. So master one area, and you'll see that the path to wealth becomes much easier. Next lesson will be number 5, patience. According to Napoleon Hill, the key to becoming wealthy isn't just desire and belief. You've got to be patient too. Whether it's getting rich or reaching any big goal, there's no way around putting in steady effort and hanging in there. Patience plays a huge role behind every successful person's achievements. Bill Gates once said that his overnight success was actually 10 years of patience and hard work. For a whole decade, he had nothing to show for it, but he believed and was determined to do something big one day. So, even after failing many times, he kept going. He kept trying. If he had lost patience and faith in his 9th year, he wouldn't have been able to revolutionize the world of technology. Thomas Edison failed 10,000 times before inventing the electric lamp. But he never gave up, and that's why he eventually succeeded. Take the example of Colonel Sanders, the founder of KFC. When he was over 60 and everything seemed lost, he decided to give it one last shot with his own fried chicken recipe. He didn't have money to open a restaurant, just his last chance. After he closed down, he had only $165 left. He went from one restaurant to another, saying, "I've got an amazing recipe, and you don't have to pay me anything up front. Just give me a cut if it makes a profit." But the restaurants kept rejecting him. He started keeping track of how many said no. One by one, 1,009 restaurants turned him down. Finally, at the 1,010th restaurant, they agreed to his proposal. Today, KFC is one of the most valuable and profitable restaurant chains in the world. From the biography of the wealthy author J.K. Rowling, we learned that before her Harry Potter series got published, 12 publishers rejected her. Everyone said the story wouldn't work, but Rowling kept at it patiently, and finally, a small publisher agreed to publish Harry Potter. After that, it sparked a whole new era in world literature. Every successful person's story might look like they made it overnight from a distance, but behind their success is a history of patiently working hard day after day. So no matter how much time passes, as long as you don't lose patience, One day your time will come. Whether it's becoming rich or succeeding in any task, your wish will come true. Next lesson number 6. Organized planning. Napoleon Hill says, becoming rich can take years and years. No one becomes truly wealthy overnight. When you have a long-term goal like getting rich, staying motivated for a long time can be really tough. If your goal is to own 10 million taka in 5 years, it's normal to feel a bit down if you haven't even made 1 million taka in the first year. But to avoid that situation, the author has given a good solution called He Said. Organized planning means breaking your big goal into smaller goals, then focusing all your attention on achieving just one small goal at a time. If you divide a big goal into 10 smaller goals, completing each one will give you a fresh boost of motivation. It's like running a marathon, which is 26 miles. If you want to be a marathon runner but try to run all 26 miles right away, you're more likely to fail. To be able to run 26 miles, you have to first build up the ability to run 1 mile. Then, once it gets easier for you, you'll gain the confidence to run 2 miles. Gradually, you'll build up the ability to run a full 26 miles. Just like that, break down a 10-year goal into 1 year, then that year into 12 months, and those months into 52 weeks. Set daily goals and work hard to achieve them. You'll notice you're motivated every single day. When you break a big goal into smaller plans or targets, you'll clearly see your future success ahead and stay on track to achieve your goals. You won't run out of motivation and inspiration. The last and 7th lesson is about having a never give up mindset. Napoleon Hill said that on the path to ultimate success, everyone faces some temporary setbacks. So, to become rich or achieve any big dream, you've got to develop a mindset that never quits. No matter what situation comes your way, always stay positive. You need to keep control of the situation in your own hands. Our life is the result of our decisions. What decisions you make in different situations, how you react to events, your success or failure, depends a lot on these. When you work hard to achieve your goals, there will be times you feel like it's all pointless. You might even feel like giving up and walking away in frustration. But if you want to succeed, you have to keep going without giving up. You might not be able to control how you feel, but you can choose how you react to those feelings. You need to use that power. Even if you don't feel like working, you have to push yourself to keep going. When you feel down, force yourself to stay positive. As the writer Napoleon Hill said, the easiest thing to do when you face a temporary setback is to give up. Acceptance, and most people do this. After interviewing over 500 successful people, the author found that most of their success came when they were about to give up, but decided to try one more time. They were in such bad situations that they nearly gave up everything, but each time they told themselves, "Let me try one more time." This mindset of trying one more time is what not giving up really means. No matter how many times you fail, tell yourself every time, "Let me try one more time." You never know when success might come. You might not catch success right away, but if you keep trying without giving up, one day success will definitely come to you. So, to become rich and successful, you need to develop a mindset that never gives up or accepts defeat. These were some important lessons from the book, Think and Grow Rich. I hope these lessons help you build a mindset for wealth. If you found this video helpful, please like and share it. And to regularly watch more helpful videos like this, subscribe to the Only Few Minutes YouTube channel right now. And if you already, thanks a lot for subscribing. Stay well and healthy. Just watch for a few more minutes. I'm your friend Ornob. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.